Hi, this is Pam from the Lincoln Library. This is part one of a series of two videos on using our business resources from the library website. So I'm starting with lec.edu and I'm going to scroll down here to find library to get me to the library homepage. Now when I click on research guides, then I find business research, excuse me. General business research has a few databases that contain a lot of journal articles, magazine, trade publication articles, books, things like that. They work similarly to Storm Search, where you have a search bar and then you can add more search terms. You can refine your results. I'm going to show you Business Source Complete because not only does it have the journal articles and books and trade publications and things like that, but it also has some special company profiles and industry reports and things like that. So we can enter in a country or a company name or an industry or something in here. I'm going to start with company profile to show you that. So to do a company profile, I type in company profile, comma, and the name of a company. And then you see I have 17 of them just in reverse chronological order. So the most recent one is at the top. And all of these reports are available in PDF full text, HTML full text, very convenient. So either by clicking on the company name or clicking on PDF full text, for example, and actually seeing the text on my computer, either way, when you do that on your right margin, you have all these icons that will help you save or do whatever you want to do with the article. So save it to my Google Drive, print, email, add to folder. You could click on that and then it'll ask you to create an account, which is very simple. And then you can save searches and save all kinds of things on there if you want. Now the cite button, make sure you see that because if you're using any of this information for a class assignment, you'll need to cite it. Click down to APA, and then this is my citation, which I can copy and paste right into my references list if I'm writing a paper or assignment or whatever. So going back to basic search, I can just enter a company name to find other types of company information. It's not specifically the profile. So you can see I have SWOT analysis here. On the left margin, we have a lot of tools to help us refine our results. I'm going to click on full text, which for these specific reports, not really necessary, but if we were looking for journal articles and books and things like that, we would want to make sure that we clicked on full text. What I'm really interested on the left margin right now is the source types. So it tells us out of our result lists what types of sources make up these results. So you can see magazines, trade publications. You can see we have SWOT analyses there, but if we click on show more, we may also click on market research reports, for example. So any of these boxes we click on and hit update, then it will limit our results to just those types of sources. Similarly, if I want to find industry reports, not a specific company, but the whole industry, I could type in this top box here, type in the name of an industry, for example, amusement parks, and then click on search, and then my choices for source types will be, again, market research reports, but it'll also be industry profiles will also be one of my source types, and I can look at that. I can also type in the name of a country and search, and then the source types will include country reports if I wanted to look at that. So a lot of very useful things in Business Source Complete. So I'm going to go back to our types of business research and click on business news. So regional business news is also similar to storm search. You have a search bar, you can refine your results. It's just newspaper or news articles. In order to see the Wall Street Journal for free, the best way is to register for a Cuyahoga County Public Library card. It's all online. There's no physical card. You register online, and then you're able to go to the website. Here's the instructions to access the Wall Street Journal articles. And finally, citing business sources. So these links here lead to guides on how to use APA and how to cite things. And if you have any questions, please ask a librarian. Thank you.